Okay, my mic works. It's just not. Hello? Hello? Alright, there we go. There we go. It's working. That's weird. Hello? 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 Alright, it's like barely working. Hello? Alright, that's a little better. That's better. Yeah, my microphone wasn't working. Just trying to get my stream set up before we go all the way in here. Let's get some games. Oh, I gotta turn my headset up. That's what I was doing. Oh. Akron. We're the freaking powerhouse, bro. Oh yeah, something I want to change. Oh, let's go play.
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. And the Zips will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bobcats offense will go to work first. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off of defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Churns into the pile. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He'll go to the air again. Lets it fly.
Beautiful.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout.
Beautiful pick.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Oh, wow.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Damn.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
You're fast.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd
Bowen
down.
is so freaking fast in the pocket. Oh, man.
Pulls it. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Left side, it's Mason. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Good. Stop him.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
Right through the middle here.
Right back to the well. Sees a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
We need to
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We need inner guys. We need some stronger defensive tackles.
Going with the ground game left. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. It's complete on the right side. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Back to pass on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Powers inside. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Davis is weak, man. This guy needs to hit the damn weights, bro.
The RPO fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Setting up the screen. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 9, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
Damn!
Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Stronger than
now,
us,
they missed
man.
a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Zips send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Oh,
One
sticks
hand.
that big mid up there and grabs it. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Quick handoff. Got the first down.
These guys.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10.
I won't be lucky to get a bowl game this year.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He almost had a pick. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires immediately. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Number 90, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got there right as the jarred it loose. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Zips will try to move the chains on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Reels it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Trying to establish the run. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
No, these guys
as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Have no run defense.
He's looking to pass. Back's got it on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And this one's gonna be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
We have no run
It's
defense.
third and goal and third and long. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Beautiful run.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position.
Ooh, their safety's playing really low. Wait, hold on.
Off play action on first down. He slings it deep to the left.
There we go.
Goes high
I
to
saw
put
it.
in.
The
A
freaking safety was
massive
way too
pickup on
far
that
up.
one
I
here
just
in
saw the
business
guy on
at
the
the
outside.
21.
I knew it.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Good run,
Knocked
good
down,
run,
but
good
not
run.
before he crossed into the red zone and picked up
Go,
4
baby.
yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's complete
Watch
to
the
the
outside.
left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Burrowing for yardage. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal.
What do you mean it's unwatchable? Let me go fuck with it. Hold on. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it, Matt. Matt, it looks fine. I'm on my PC looking at it. It looks fine. It might be just you, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Flag, hold him.
Can't make the connection, but a good reason for it. It will be a defensive pass interference
I don't know
call.
what it is, Matt. It might just be something with Twitch. I don't know. Matt, I literally just loaded my Twitch on a Chrome tab. It looks fine.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference
fine,
penalty
man.
in the end zone will put the ball at the 2.
On my PC, it literally looks fine. I'll load my phone.
Trying to barge in. And he's in. Touchdown, Akron.
And honestly, David, the defense does not look locked in these last 2 plays at all. They had the pass interference. There was guys complaining on the field. They looked a bit discombobulated, late getting lined up. The very next play, though, the offense is able to take advantage of it, running it in for a score.
Yeah, you got to get physical down there, man. You get inside the 5-yard line, you know what's coming a lot of the times, man, and you got to meet that physical challenge. You can't pout. You can't look to the sidelines. You can't say, why did you throw the flag? You got to get ready to play.
It's you. If I see it on 2 devices, it's you, bro. It's you.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5.
Stop him.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line.
Well,
Good
I'm just saying,
coverage
you're
on
saying
that
it's
one.
my
His
screen, bro.
return
It's
is
not.
stopped short of the
Sound
25.
quality's broken.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
That's like
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming.
nobody.
Snatches it on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
It is you, bro.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Device I don't even have signed in.
Keep it on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Plows his way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bobcats have their offense.
How's that? Is that better?
Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Makes a catch.
Gosh, I hate this.
Ohio.
I know. I don't know, Matt. Again, I don't know. If I loaded it on 2 of my devices, I don't see a problem, but it's not my problem. It could just be something with Twitch. All the people you watch are probably like affiliates and partners. They probably have higher bit rate, and all the facets rolling.
The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
It could just be that. Everybody you watch was a partner. That's just how it is.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24 and get worked by the coverage unit.
I'm saying was,
let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rashida Downs going up top. He's picked.
Then I don't, Matt. Look, you have connection. You have Wi-Fi. You have data. At the same time, it's all connection at the end of the day. Like, it's not... If I viewed it on 2 of my devices, it's not my problem. Not my problem.
And he's thrown a dozen of them.
There's nothing I can do.
He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top
with a pick. If it works on Wi-Fi, it works on Wi-Fi. If it works on data,
place to start for this offense.
It doesn't work. I'm not worried about it. Because it looks fine on my PC, and it looks fine on my cell phone.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I don't know, Matt.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
With the internet's bad. Not my problem.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
I need the volume up a little bit.
1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I just gotta block it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got him quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Just one more.
3rd and long right here. Gonna look downfield again. Snags it.
Do they go for it? They might go for it.
To gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended.
Yeah, I'm probably not winning this game. We just don't have a run.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
That kid's pretty quick. Who's number 8?
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
81, Savant. He's pretty damn quick, dude. For like being like a
Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Changing the routes with his receivers. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas, taking on the number 10 team, the LSU Tigers.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw one first. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcat. And the route is on. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Where's my team at?
Had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Sells to run, looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Has to have it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. 1st down and 10. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, dude, good effort, man.
Right down
You
the
almost
middle,
caught that
and it
shit.
just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's got an open man.
Thought he dropped that
He's
shit.
tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I like this
And the
QB.
Zips, after moving the sticks through the air,
I
come to
hated
the
him at
line.
first, but he's low-key, like, he could throw the ball pretty damn good in the pocket.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lacey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Bring him
My
down.
gosh, dude.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Mason. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Rush right in his face. Turns it upfield. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
That smart clock.
They'll use the running
That
game
smart
on first
clock
and
thing
goal.
I have enabled, I really like. It makes the game a lot faster for me.
Touchdown, Zips. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
Oh, good.
He's got it, so they convert
Hey,
the 2.
15-point game, guys. We got this, man.
Possessions.
Clock in here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Breaks the tackle. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pushes ahead. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one.
I want to sim out a little bit. It's just
long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Right
what I
side,
like.
it's Lacy.
I like the accuracy a lot better than GMU. These guys just get open. They're more open. I don't know if it's the
offense set for a first down play. Motion from the back.
I don't know.
Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's
caught, and he's got room. He's got enough.
I'll go out of bounds because I want to hit my guys. If I drop the football,
flying down the field. Motion from the wide out.
The outside there.
Just keeps slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. 2nd and long here. The snap sets up to throw. Firing to the end zone.
Clean.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Few anxious moments there, but the hit
had to go for it. Had to go for it.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quick give.
Oh,
Spins away from the defender. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Good game, coach. You got a powerful squad out there. You got guys that can stop our run. We can't stop you guys. And I'm gonna give it to my team. We put 2 touchdowns in the last quarter there. We really did try to come back. I will say I'm proud of my team. I just got shit on my shirt. I'm pissed. Change my shirt, bro. Freaking got crap on it. I just like literally the last drop of the Gatorade just like. Oh, we got a left guard. Beat Sacramento State. We need to get that 3-star. That's what we got to recruit. How are we doing with that 3-star? Damn. We might actually get him, dude. Hey, let's contact the family, bro. Gotta get the family in here. We need to do all we can to get this guy. All right. Now let's look at all of the other people. We're not getting this guy. We'll DM him. Maybe get something out of him. What about you? We might be able to get this guy. Try to get that guy. Let's see how everyone else is doing. We can get you. We can get you. We got a visit scheduled for this guy. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that's week 8. Is it this week? All right, let's look for a center back. This guy. Any 3-stars? I just want to look. I'm curious. Let's take a look at that one. I want to go to the recruiting board. Yeah, we're not gonna get this guy. We're doing pretty good in recruiting. We need to get some guys. Going against Toledo, man, they're undefeated in this conference. Oh, let's do this. Man, my nose is running like a bitch. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. And the Zips ready to kick it away first.
You should spare catch that.
Looks
Nope.
as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Toledo's offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the sophomore running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. RPO complete to open the drive. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. In the backfield, it's Bond.
Get him.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Jones.
Knock him back.
Could not make his way to the corner. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Williams. Under pressure.
Sacked.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
All right, let's get some cover up here.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together.
Get this
Stuff,
defense
you
off
know
the
what
field.
I mean by stuff. Third down.
Beautiful
He took
job.
a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
They didn't.
incomplete.
Yeah, they didn't
First down's
deliver it,
coming.
dude. We'll
The
have to
Rockets
punt
will try
way
to pin
closer
them
to
back with
us.
the punt.
All right, let's see how good the punter is. Oh, he's pretty good, dude. That's like a 55-yarder.
On his way back from the 20.
I should have ran
He'll
out.
get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Zips offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Follows his blocks. It's Lacey. They put the brakes on him.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Finds the big tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Keeps it on the ground.
Beautiful.
Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The
He's
Zips
kind of
come to the
high.
line with a
I have
new
to get
set
this
of
to the
downs.
running back.
Wide receiver comes in
here.
motion.
They got their
Play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Akron. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the
We
end
got
zone.
second half possession.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out.
Beautiful
They'll
job,
corral him
defense.
and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
He's looking good.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Williams on the play fake. Got him in. It's Collier.
Get him. Knock
He
him
gets
out.
across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Good try.
They pull him down, but he's got
Almost.
enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Throwing, Williams.
Too much time.
Finds his back in the
He
middle.
has so much time in
Brought
that
down
pocket.
at the
We need
46,
to-
but he got 10 on the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that
No,
aren't
let's get
always
'em.
trying to throw
We
the
need to
home
sack
run
this
ball,
fucker,
right?
dude.
Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is
Beautiful.
a weapon.
We need
You
to
got to
pressure this
find him to the
quarterback,
pass.
dude. There's just not enough pressure on him.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Got it behind the
Yeah,
line.
definitely
It's
the right
Jones.
move switching.
Hit and brought down
It
right
was
at
just
the
like,
line
dude,
of
the dude
scrimmage.
had 5 freaking seconds to throw the
They
ball.
punted on their first
I
drive of
only
the
had
game,
like 2
and now
seconds
they
to
have
throw
to
the ball.
convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again.
Oh yeah,
Pass
great move to
not
go to the
close as
3-4.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it
Ooh,
away.
nice. Out.
Able to keep them from
20.
getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The
Safety's
Zips
kinda-
ready to go on offense.
They kind of spread their safety.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0
Hopefully we
lead.
get this. I might get a huge touchdown.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Takes it in.
We can get it.
Touchdown, Toledo.
I'm
Setting up for
talking
the
about,
extra
bro. The
point
O-line
and
is
the
so
top.
fucking weak, bro.
And man,
How
how
do
awesome
we
is
only
that
throw
for
it?
the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50.
Boy.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Zips come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll run it on the counter. There's some daylight. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Got a man
Beautiful
in the middle.
catch, dude.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Zips.
Red zone. No, don't tell me 74.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Left side is Allen. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. The quick
Beautiful.
game. Good
Yes!
effort, but he's going to come up
Back
a
on the
little
line,
bit
make 'em
short.
punt.
It'll be 4th down and 1. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brought down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid run on that one. And here comes the punt team. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up.
Hey, why the fuck did he catch that?
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The early scripts have worked, trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second and long here. They'll go to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Throwing right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll drag him down after. Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Got some room to run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Give to the single back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's caught. It's Collier. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Williams flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Turns it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to squeak through the pile. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Leaves it with the back, fighting off the defender. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Hands it off. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Rushes on. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds a man in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Snags it over the middle. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion.
7. 7's going to get a touchdown here.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's Williams to throw. Pulls it in. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
28 Toledo 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He fires one deep over the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. The Zips decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Williams working that wide receiver screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Unleashes one. Dangerous
your fingers,
throw
bro.
on that one.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Got it in the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. The grab in the end for 6.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Let's do this.
And the Rockets will kick it away to start the second half.
28-27.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Akron offense ready to set up shop.
Let's do this.
They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky. If it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
There he goes. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Akron.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Wait,
Huh? Wait, what are the stats of the game? Wait, player stats. Dude, he's had 3 frickin'... He's averaged 14 yards a run?
The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Right back to it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Rockets want to move quickly.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Finds his man, and that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Williams. Floats it out in space. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Fires left. Makes the catch. The ball's free. And the defense jumps on it.
I was about to say, dude, we're just laying too many guys.
That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Fresh set of downs going up top. Release to the back.
Beautiful
What
catch.
a job to lay out and make the catch.
Dude, he's getting some NIL. Volek is getting NIL after this year, I'll tell you that.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking left.
Fuck!
Off. That's number 15 on the year. Never had a chance to get rolling after.
Man, I just like sometimes.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Between the hashes, it's Mason. He's dropped. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Turning it on!
Dude, Volek is
they get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down.
It's a fake. He's looking to pass. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Play fake, Williams. He'll get rid of it. Out wide left, it's Bond. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Williams. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires quickly. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for running room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Right at the line. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Comes down, it's Jones.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Toledo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost picked off.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fires to the middle. Out wide right, it's Mason. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. He's got the tight end. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
That's a great play.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Finds his man on the RPO. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Lacey. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Zips.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Williams.
Oh my gosh, nobody?
It's complete to the right. He'll get it up to
nobody,
about
bro?
the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab.
We got nobody. Even man
Great
coverage.
pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Here, man coverage.
And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete
Good try, good try,
downfield.
good try.
They stop him just a
Run that
link
same
or
play,
two
same
short
play.
of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Williams to the air again. Snagged in the middle, it's Bond. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Left side, it's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Right
Where
side,
are my
it's
DDs,
Jones.
man?
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in.
Beautiful.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And
We're still
now
down
it's
7, I'm
a
pretty sure.
one-possession game.
No, they're only down 6. We need to run the ball. We need them kill
He'll bring
time.
it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Play action on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
All right.
Solid run,
Fuck,
picks
time
up
run.
6 and gets it to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
So let the time run.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got his man. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play for the 41 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. He's stopped, but he's got enough.
That's all their timeouts. Okay. We need to play
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Run that time down, boy. Just run it down. Come on, baby. Run it down. And then we got to get in field goal position, and then we'll kick when there's like 5 seconds left. Because I don't want these guys doing like a Hail Mary or something. It's just like...
They want to run this quarterback. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Third and long coming up.
Come on. Run me a first down.
Trying the left side. He's got enough. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks like the offense will
Good
just
job,
take
team.
a knee.
Hey, good game, coach. You guys got a great squad. Great QB. He could really throw, do some short pocket passes.
Guys delivered, and they get the
Holy player of the week has to be my running back.
Plays in
This
big
actually
games,
is
and that's what
insane.
happened in this
This
circumstance. As
guy,
a coaching staff, David,
hold on.
you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out
4
and be able to
touchdowns,
execute when it matters.
300 yards.
And you don't know
Just a
until the
freaking
game,
running back,
right? You
dude.
don't
He
know
has to
when
be player of the week. He's player of the week, guys. Like, no one can convince me. A beautiful win. Alright, let's see. Do they give me any kind of trophy for this freaking guy? Or do they say like, oh, congrats, he's the best? Yep. Cordell Bullock, his ass is National Offense Player of the Week. National! I mean, 10 yards per carry, 26 carries, 280 yards, bro. National! Guys on the radar, man. Can I give this guy NIL? Actively? Team roster
I want to give this guy fucking money, dude, so he stays. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You wanna quit out on me? It's a big game. It's a big game. We got a recruit watching this. I need to go look, culture ball. I forget which recruit's looking at this, man. One of my players are visiting. Yeah. What do we have you for? I forget. Wait, week 8. This is week 8. Yeah, this recruit. We need to win this game. This is how we're gonna win our... We gotta win this recruit. We gotta win this guy.
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. The Red Hawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Keeps it moving, it's Lacey. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Bullet. Let's get in there.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I'm going to just keep running ball.
Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll move it ahead.
I'm challenging that.
Good productive play on the ground. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it. And he's in! Touchdown, Zips! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Miami Redhawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Smith. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Hard running there. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking for a crease to the left. Got the first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Zips will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Looking for the marker. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out wide left, it's Lacey. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, quarterback had nowhere to go with it deep down in the field, so he found his back, just hoping he could maybe make something happen with it, but the defense rallied, made a nice tackle, setting up fourth down.
Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. Shakes off the defender and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. The Redhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Got a little space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Redhawks are rolling down the field. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Handed to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes a grab. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Working the ground game. All over him immediately. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. They'll ride him again. Turning it on. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Red Hawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Mason. He'll be dropped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Off play action on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He wants to go deep. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The run to the left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Zips kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now on the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Touchdown, Akron! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Got some green grass. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They give it to him again. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Some misdirection with the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Firing to the right, complete. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Redhawks headed quickly to the line. Gives it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll trim the deficit to 15. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Zips ready to go on offense. Fires to the right. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. At the 45 on its way. And they'll pick up the first down and park it at the 47. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. That one's not even close.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they... Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. And down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The ride. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to pass. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the offense has had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Zips will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll try it over the left side. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Redhawks want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side, it's Mason. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he is fine. Wide open. All over the field. His 3rd interception. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Throws to the tight end. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Right side, it's Alexander. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
The Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Flips it out in the flat. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Finds his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Sells the run, wants to pass. Turns up, it's Smith. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Could not make his way to the corner. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mason. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Finds his tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He's not going to get there. The fake and wants to throw. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's got him in the flat. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Play action on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Pass interference, offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy one to the back. Gets the ball right to the 50 line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Redhawks are in the hurry-up.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Finds his target. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll leave it with the lone back.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Selling the fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. 2nd and long here. From the gun. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Working that left side now. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The throw. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. from the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Forced him to get rid of it on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They won the game today